on, Ben?
Well, good afternoon.
How are you?
I can never hear. I can never hear the music, so I never
Oh,
know
you
when it's my
can't?
cue to start dancing.
Okay, just
So
you know what? Even though you can't hear it, just dance anyway. I mean, come
okay, so
on.
just as soon as I see myself on camera, just
Yeah.
start grooving. Okay,
Yes.
okay, I
So,
got you.
okay, so
I'll get this down one of these times.
I'm super excited about what you're going to talk about today because it's one
Yeah.
of these things that I thought maybe I might want to actually try. Okay. And so it's combining virtual reality with boxing. Is that it?
That is it exactly. So, we've had this whole 2-year thing where working out at home has been huge, and people have started slowing down buying $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 pieces of workout equipment. Just look at Peloton the last few weeks. But
Oh, man, what a nightmare that is.
yeah. So, well, 2 years ago in 2020, you had another company called Liteboxer, and they came out with this freestanding boxing machine. It has 6 LED rings around it, and you basically hit the corresponding ring based on music that's playing, and you follow the lights. That's on the left. That is the freestanding one, and then more recently they came out with a more space-saving one that you mount on the wall.
Oh,
But these things
wow.
are yeah.
How much? How much is it?
The freestanding one, 1,700, starts at 1,700, and the one that mounts to the wall is 1,500. So, yeah, this is the whole company. You follow the lights, you hit the music, you've got a trainer, all that stuff. So that brings me to Liteboxing VR. So same idea, except those pads are in a virtual environment. So in essence, you're shadow boxing, and it's only compatible with the Meta Quest 2, now that it's changed names.
Meta.
So,
Metamucil.
MetaQuest.
The Metamucil, too. Okay.
Yeah, hanging out with all my Meta mates, but
Yes.
that's a whole other story. But it's weird because I've over the years I've been to a few boxing classes. I've punched bags. I've hit mitts. That held by trainers. I've never really shadow boxed, and I got to try out this preview version of the app.
Do we have a video?
You can
Do we have a video of you doing it?
maybe.
Oh, come
We
on.
might.
I want to see the
Yeah.
video now. Come on, let's just cut to
Yeah,
the chase. Let's see a video.
Well, this person got to practice a lot. A very well produced video. So I don't know what this is, but yeah, it's
There you go. Yes.
So now
Look
this
at-
is on medium. So it's if you put it on the higher difficulty level, you're punching very fast. So and it's kind of deceiving. You actually don't have to use the controllers. You can set those down and just use the Oculus can do the hand tracking. So it just tracks the location of your hand. And that's good because sometimes when you're doing those punches, you can actually accidentally bump the controllers together.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you don't want to
Oh,
damage
yeah.
those. So,
Okay.
but those are also hand weights. I put on 1 pound hand weights just to add a little bit of resistance.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Okay.
Yeah, they're
so,
cheap on Amazon.
You know what? This is strenuous. I mean,
If you do it for a while, it is.
okay, so how long did you do it? 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half hour?
You can choose different ones. If you do the trainer-led workouts, you can pick based on music. I want this playlist to be classic rock and all this stuff. You pick that, and then you pick the duration. Some are 15 minutes, some are 30, some are 45. I did a few 15s, and I did 130. And I mean, yeah, it's even on the easy and medium modes, it can be pretty intense. And you know how when people work out, they tend to sweat?
Yes.
It's a little more involved when you're wearing a bulky headset. So
you're right. You're right.
Yes. So get the headband. That is the first. Get cool little. I bought a pack of 5 of these standard cheap workout headbands. I think it was a 5-pack for $12. Doesn't eradicate the sweat problem, but it does help.
It's like the old 80s aerobic dances. You could do one of those.
Yeah.
What a feeling. Something like that. Yes. Okay, sorry.
Well, it's actually got a pretty big library of songs, 80 some songs, old stuff, new stuff. The first one I picked was Bon Jovi, "Living on a Prayer." So it's actually kind of a fun song to punch to. So yeah.
All right. So does it live up to the hype?
It's different. It is fun. It is space saving, and it's definitely cheaper. the pros, yeah, the weighted gloves, add the weighted gloves. Um, not weighted or not the wrist weights. Don't have those. Those just mess up your wrist joints. Fun songs, like I said, cheaper, space saver, immersive, but it's not the same. You asked, does it live up? It's not the same as hitting a real bag.
Of
That's the only
course.
thing. You're still shadow boxing. You're not going to hit anything unless it's you accidentally glance off your wall or a light fixture or something. That's the only, real resistance you'll get from punching it. So it's
I have a
from the
question. How did you
sure
show? How did you show in the home theater there? How did you show the screen on the home theater from the VR
you
glasses?
cast.
Oh,
You
you
can
cast it.
cast
Okay.
from. You have to do it to like a Google Chromecast. So it can only be. You can only cast to certain devices, and so yes, you can cast directly from that, so other people can watch. But there's always like a 2 or 3 second delay of what's on the
Oh,
screen versus what you're seeing in the VR. So it looks like you're out of sync, even though you're right on time. So
they're like, Dad, come
it's
on.
yeah. So I give it 3 out of 5, and it's still
Oh,
above the curve because I do like that it's cheaper. It's uh, you don't have to store anything, or anything collects dust. But when you are hitting something, like I said, maybe that's just me with the whole boxing. I want to feel that. You want to feel you're meeting something, a bag or something like that. So if they can kind of marry those two, like almost a physical prop that you're hitting while you're in VR, that might be something. But the price, yeah, because it's like I said, if you buy one of those freestanding or the wall mounted, 1,500,
yeah.
1,700 bucks. This is the cost of a VR headset, an Oculus VR headset, which they start at 300, and you still have to pay the monthly to use the service, the classes and stuff. That's it doesn't even come out until March 3rd, but when it does, it'll be like a free 7-day trial, 19 bucks a month, which is
See,
still cheaper than most of the
yeah,
workout.
but you start thinking about it because in the new house I'm building a whole workout room, and
Yeah.
so I have the Peloton bike, okay, and that's $40 a month. Okay, I have the Nordic Track rower, that's $29 a month. Okay, then you start adding all this stuff, and you're like, dang, right? I
Yeah.
mean, it's like it doesn't seem like much, but then it's like, okay, well now it's $8 a month. Now, like, what is this? $30 a month, or $20 a month? Then
Hmm.
it's like all of a sudden it's like, okay, I'm spending $200 a month, or $250 a month for my workout gear, and I only use one, at a time. There seems to be like there's going to be some breaking point, I think, where there's got to be a
Yes.
better way. I mean, because it's almost like your workout room is turning into cable, where you have all these different
Hmm.
channels, and you're only using one or two at the same time.
Right. Exactly. Netflix, Hulu, all that. You forget how many you're subscribing to, just like the workout stuff, and that's why this is cheaper, just because it is completely VR based. I mean, the regular light box or the main equipment, that's $30, just to pay a month. So it's 10, 11 bucks off if you're just doing the VR only. So, and that's something. But yeah, I like it. I've got my reservations about it. But think about it. I mean, you really do have to specifically hit these things. It's like a rhythmic whack-a-mole. So it is definitely fun.
You know what? When you
So
say that, I was thinking whack-a-mole. It's like, yeah, it's like, okay, it's there, it's there. You can just keep going. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad that you reviewed it because now it makes me think. You said one key line, Ben, and that was that not having that physical sensation of
mhm.
actually touching something. Did you know that my great grandfather was a professional boxer? Did I ever tell you that?
Don't think so.
No, it was. So here's what happened. So he was only 125 pounds. So he's like, I guess, a featherweight. He's in like Guinness Book of Records. Kid Williams, they called him. And so, yeah. So that was my great grandfather was Kid Williams. So maybe I have that in the gene pool somewhere. Maybe, maybe.
I like that.
Hey, well, thanks for reviewing it. And then is there going to be a write up on the website for everybody?
Yes, wrapping that up
Awesome.
here shortly, and it'll
All
be
right.
up. So,
All right. Great job, Ben. Thanks for joining us.
hey, thank you.